we're just looking at diodes. I've previously discussed what a semiconductor is, what dopants are, P-junction or P-type semiconductors, N-type semiconductors, and how a diode physically works. Let's now have a look at the next level up. What are these types of diodes? How do they physically operate? I'm assuming when you look at this that you've actually gone back and you understand the basics of diode operation. So have a look in the link below here and I'll link the explanation that's assumed knowledge. Signal diodes just simply is a P-type and an N-type. You put it the other way around, N-type and a P-type. So the electrons keep on getting fed into the diode, getting attracted to the positive. The electron holes keep on tracking backwards. And then in that centre section is the depletion zone where the flow occurs. A standard signal diode, conventional current, flows from positive to negative. So that is the symbol for a conventional diode. A Zener diode, the flow across that is carefully controlled and it is doped accordingly so you can control the flow across that when you reverse it. So a Zener diode is put back to front. And when you load it up, it leaves a set voltage gap across the centre. Why is that really important? First up, the symbol for a Zener diode. That's your standard diode. That looks like a letter Z, doesn't it? That's a Zener diode. Here, let's say that's a 3.5 volt. The voltage across here is an automatic 3.5 volts. So you can use this as a voltage regulator to feed sensitive electronic circuitry. You might have 0 volts, 6 volts going across there. I just put those two voltages backwards. Apologies to the electronic technicians in the audience. So it might be 5 volts going across there. It might be 4 volts. It might be 6.3 volts. It might be 5.81 volts. But the voltage drop across that diode is always a constant 3.5 volts if you buy a 3.5 volt Zener. If you've got a 2.5 volt Zener diode, then your voltage across that is always 2.5 volts, and you can send that out to control electronic circuitry. That's the application of a Zener diode.